Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the lookout for the newest ambassador of a fit and healthy lifestyle with, of course, none other than Century Tuna.
Tuna Superbods is the hottest event of the summer. I'm Maysay Makiling. Hi, I'm Shereen Legas Victoria.
I think the best quality of a Superbod is having a good personality.
To practice self-love and believe in themselves.
Just get protein anywhere you want. That is a Century Tuna.
My name is Nicholas Chua. You can call me Nico for short.
My name is Taylor Toronto. I am
the entire LGBTQI community that we can also be a fit inspiration.
Fitness should be
diet is really the key to a healthy lifestyle.
A Superbod should not just be physically fit or mentally fit. He should be what I want to call as holistically fit.
This is the final callback for the hottest summer event this year.
Marie Jones.
Well, good evening once again, everyone, and we're live again, and this is Friday Superbod Special. Century Tuna Superbods is the hottest event this summer with over 1 million pesos in cash prize plus a lot of exciting prizes. One male and one female Superbods will be selected by Century Tuna to be their next ambassador and image model, and each of them will receive 500,000 pesos in cash plus a lot of exciting perks. And tonight, we have one of the most, should I say, one of the hottest, one of the blazing, and one of the promising Superbod in this competition. Well, by the way, my name is Dale. I forgot to mention, my name is Dale, your entertainment news portal correspondent. And without further ado, let me introduce to you our very blazing hot guest Superbod this evening. I give to you Mr. Malcolm Mostoles.
Hey,
Hello,
hey,
Malcolm.
Sir Dale. How are you? How are you?
Yes, I'm doing very well. And to all our viewers watching, please don't hesitate to ask your question. Please drop them on the comment section of this live chat interview. And if you want a shout out from Malcolm, of course, please write it down also on the comment section. And if you have a message to Malcolm, please write it down in our comment section. Our live chat interview is simultaneously broadcast on our official Facebook page, on our official website, and on our official YouTube channel. And for you to know Malcolm more, here is his video advocacy for Century Tuna's Superbods 2020.
Hi, my name is Malcolm Mostoles. I'm 32 years old. I graduated with my degree in exercise science and sports medicine, but somehow ended up in HR technology sales. My story is wrapped up in my advocacy, which is a healthy and fit lifestyle through sports. Currently, I play golf, surf, and play rugby. I believe that sports makes fitness fun, and when something is fun, you're more likely to incorporate it into your lifestyle. And as we all know, a lifestyle change is what will ultimately lead you to your superbod.
I love
Okay. Yes. Now, being a graduate of this course, the exercise science and sports medicine,
that.
in your opinion, is it a necessity that everyone should have or should follow a certain sport to achieve a healthy lifestyle?
Yeah, well, being a sports guy, I would tend to say yes, but it's not the only thing. You can definitely achieve a healthy lifestyle by kind of doing, stuff on your own. If, you just like jogging and you just go jogging in the mornings and you kind of do your own thing. The reason why I love sports so much is because there's so many factors. Like one, like I said, it makes fitness fun because you're around other like-minded people or other people. If you're new to fitness, you're around people who can encourage you, motivate you as you go through your own fitness journey. And then the fun part of it, obviously, just playing whatever sport it is. Like so for me, growing up, it was basketball, soccer, or football. That's the proper name. Not yeah. And then when I got into college, I got into rugby, and I've just been playing rugby since then for my men's league back home in California, and then I joined the Alabang Eagles team here in the Philippines. So the answer is no, you don't need sports, but sports makes it way more fun. And I think, like I said, when something is fun, you're more likely to actually incorporate it into your lifestyle and make it a habit.
I'm not assuming that you will understand this question, but what do you consider sport and non-sport? Based on
So
everyone's daily routine, every people's daily routine.
oh, okay. So for me, I'm pretty traditional when it comes to the definition of sports. So I think there's some kind of physical competition, right? So I know I know a huge thing right now is esports, and that's like online gaming and stuff like that. And then also in the Olympics, there's chess. And so like, Olympics is obviously known for, it's a huge worldwide sporting event, and there's chess in it. There's also speed walking. So for me, I'm more traditional when it comes to the definition of sport. Sport is some kind of physical activity in where you are one-on-one with somebody, or you have a team versus another team, and there is some kind of goal that each opposing team is trying to achieve in order to outdo their opponent. So that's my that's my definition of sport. I know that's debatable, but that's my opinion. And in everyday life, I think what people can do in their everyday life in getting involved in sports is, they're seeking out, there's cycling clubs, running clubs. I see sometimes in BGC, there's these like group workouts. So that could be one way of seeking out sport to add into your normal everyday life. And then another thing is to try to join an adult league of some kind. So, we have an adult rugby league for anybody that's interested. All this is assuming that sports comes back one day. Right now, most sports are illegal. So I guess the one sport you can go out to do right now is golf. I think golf is allowed, tennis. So those, so you have several different options, but those are the two that I can think of at the moment.
Okay. So there you go. Yes. Okay. Now, you've stayed here in the Philippines for 2 years, right? You grew up in
Dalawa.
Yes. You grew up in the U.S. Now, can you tell us the adjustments you've made when you arrived here in the Philippines?
Oh, okay, this is going to be fun. Yeah, so there's a lot of little adjustments. So I want to start by saying, though, my overall experience here in the Philippines has been a really great one. It's been really awesome to be, in the country from where my family is originally from. Because, so I grew up, my mom, and both my parents are Filipino. But my dad is like me. He was born and raised in the States. So he didn't actually really learn Tagalog like myself. But my mom, she immigrated to the States when she was about 13. She immigrated to Hawaii. So she kept a lot of the Filipino culture and values that she kind of helped raise me with. So I've always been around that. But living here in the Philippines is definitely different than living with just kind of one parent who pushes Filipino culture on you. So some of the adjustments that I've had to make, of course, I was living in Los Angeles, and the traffic in LA is bad, but nothing compares to the traffic here in the Philippines. So that's definitely been an adjustment. I've definitely become a more patient person from this, having to sit in traffic. And so that's been a big adjustment, or a little adjustment. And then another thing too is, Metro Manila is a very densely populated city. I think it's one of the most densely populated cities in the world. When I checked the population of the Philippines, or Metro Manila, it was like, I think 12 million people in like this very small area. And I checked the number of people in New Zealand, and it was like, I think like 9 million people in New Zealand. So so that's kind of, I have to get used to that too as well, is just how many people are just around you at any time of the day. Like they say that New York is the city that never sleeps, but I think actually Manila is the city that never sleeps. You have so many call center agents that they got, working 24/7, and so that's another one. And then I guess my last one, my last adjustment would just be like, I'm a really big fan of Mexican food. And in California, there's a lot of really good Mexican food. And here in the Philippines, haven't been able to find, I like one or two restaurants. They have some good Mexican, but I definitely do miss my Mexican food. But those are kind of the three that I've had to definitely adjust to.
Okay. Have you tried Filipino food, particularly the street food, or the exotic foods like balut?
Oh yeah, okay. So I've had squid balls. That was interesting. What else? Oh, taho. I've had taho. My daughter loves taho. I'm probably not even saying that right. What else have I had? Oh, dirty ice cream. That's actually my absolute favorite. I love dirty ice cream. But balut, it's funny. There's funny stories. So my mother-in-law, she bought some a few weeks ago, and everyone in the house was trying to get me to try it. I just couldn't. Like, when they broke open the egg, and then you see the little chicken embryo in there, and it's got its little beak. I was like, oh no, I can't, I can't. So I've not tried balut, but I have tried other street foods.
Okay. Well, we understand, but you have to try it. It's also a good source of protein.
That's what
Okay.
I hear. That's what I hear.
Yes, and you've mentioned on your bio that you were in a dating show before on MTV. Okay,
Yeah.
can you tell us? Can you tell us the story behind this dating show? Why you became part of this dating show?
Oh yeah, sure. That's a fun story. So this was back when I was in college. I think the year was 2007. 2007. MTV. So me and my friends would always go to this one bar near our university. And MTV had sent some scouts out there. They, to find people for this dating show. And so the name of the dating show is called Parental Control. And so this was a big, well, I don't know. It seemed like it was around for a while. And the premise of the show is that there's somebody, so it's either a guy or a girl, and they're dating somebody that their parents do not like at all. So the parents go to MTV and they're like, hey, can you find a better boyfriend or girlfriend for my son or daughter? And so then, they get us wherever they get us from. And then we have to interview with the parents. And then the parents, out of, 10 guys, they pick 2. And then the 2 guys will go each have their own date, or girls, right? So for me, it was me and another guy, and each of us had our own date with the girl. And MTV, or the producers of the show, usually make the date really fun. So my date, I had to, this girl was a cheerleader. And so we had to learn we went to a gymnastics gym, and we learned to cheer with the University of Southern California cheer team. And actually, I'm so happy that that video is not up anymore on YouTube. That was so embarrassing. So I had to they try to make it funny and interesting, and they made me put on a cheerleading skirt and do this cheer, and it was ridiculous. But that's kind of that's how I got involved with the show. And basically, actually, first it was my friends that got recruited, and then the recruiters were like, hey, if you have any friends that are also interested, just bring them to the audition. So they were like, yeah, you want to come? And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to go to English class right now. So yeah, sure, let's go to this audition. And then couple weeks later or something, they gave me a call back.
Okay, now you've also said that you've never dated a Filipina before until you met your wife. Okay, so
yeah, it's pretty ironic.
What quality of a Filipino woman have you found on the love of your life?
Oh, okay. Wow. Where do I begin? She's in the other room listening right now. So, so for me, this could be true of I guess anyone, but for my wife, I found that she was, she's very caring, right? And then also, yeah. So I don't want to make comparisons between Filipino girls and girls in the States, but for my wife, she's very caring. Not saying that girls in the States are not caring. That's not what I'm saying. If anybody in the States is watching this right now. And then also, I just love my wife's personality. She always tries to make me laugh. Sometimes she's successful at it. Other times I'm like, really? What? Wait, what? What did you say? And she's just always, I don't know. And also, she's definitely made me a better person. I feel like I'm re-saying my wedding vows. But it's true though. It's true. A big part of our relationship was church and going to church together, and then because we're both Christian, and that, like, meeting my wife actually helped me become a better man, better Christian. And I mean, those are the things that really drew me to my wife. And of course, she's absolutely amazingly beautiful. So that helps as well.
Yes. Every Filipino woman has a natural beauty and a natural grace. Always
Yes.
remember that. And Filipino women are naturally caring and hospitable.
Okay. See, I didn't want, that's true. That's a true statement. Not saying, though, any of my friends in the States, if you're listening, I didn't say you didn't care. I'm just saying my wife cares.
Okay, you are a professional rugby player. So tell us, what are your breakthroughs in
Uh,
playing this sport?
yeah. So actually, I'm not quite professional yet. I'm still, I guess, technically amateur. What my hope was before COVID hit was an opportunity to try out for the Philippine national team, the Volcanoes. I'm actually, repping their support. This is their supporter jersey. This is not the actual jersey that they wear. But so I just really enjoy playing rugby, and I really was hoping for the chance to play on the national team. But obviously, I can't even try out right now. But yeah, I guess, some of the breakthroughs some of the most important things I've learned by playing rugby is, and you can learn this from most sports, and this is why my advocacy is get into a sport, is that it's a way to actually see what overcoming adversity looks like, or and like feeling what that kind of what that feels like. That's the biggest draw for me for sports, is overcoming adversity, which is obviously your opponent, or overcoming some kind of mental adversity in your mind. Like if you don't go into a match with, your head on straight, you could beat yourself. You could lose to a team or an opponent who's not as skilled or not as good as you are. But if you're not right here in your own mind, you could lose. And so that's the aspect of like overcoming both mentally and physically, and then how that somehow translates into like real life, like getting up to go to work every day, providing for your family, especially now with COVID-19. There's so much adversity out there that can, and then, some people have lost their jobs. And so like playing sports has helped me to become strong, not only physically, but mentally. And that's definitely the biggest breakthrough for me that I've gotten from playing sports.
Okay, can you describe to us who is Malcolm as a husband and as
Mm-hmm.
a father?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So I don't know. Well, for me, so I got this advice from my dad. He says, son, you can either be happy, or no, he goes, you can either be right or you can be happy. Meaning, so, or the other way to say it is happy wife equals a happy life. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell as a husband. So I definitely know the battles to fight, and then the battles that are just like, this is not good. This is not a good idea. Let's just, go with the, I'd rather be happy, and happy wife, happy life. So a lot of compromise. I try to be very understanding, and try to see my wife's point of view on a lot of stuff, and just work together, work with her, and so, and then also try to keep it fun. And another great marriage advice for all you married couples out there that I learned from my ninong and ninang is that you should always constantly be like dating. So don't get lazy in your relationship, whether you've been only married for 6 months or 40 years. Like, always have that mindset of like, you're always trying to be dating your spouse, and so don't get lazy. Don't get lazy, because as you get older, that our looks may fade. Like, you may, like, we're young now, but eventually all this is going to get all wrinkly, and what's going to be left, right? So you have to really put effort into loving your partner. So that's kind of like my mentality as a husband. As a father, similarly, I always try. So my daughter, so she's my stepdaughter. She is 14 years old now, so she's going through those teen years. And I remember when I was going through the teen years, but I'm a boy, so it's definitely way different for a girl. But I always just try to get on her level, and then but she's a really good kid. So she's very active in tennis. She's really good at tennis. I mean, she listens, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, that this trend keeps continuing. But yeah, I just love them both so much, and really, I just try to understand where they're coming from anytime we're talking or whatever, and try to get their point of view, and do my best to support them in any way that I can.
Okay, so what Filipino values, or what Filipino value did your parents taught you that you want also your daughter to apply in her everyday life?
Oh man, I love. I mean, I even see this, like, especially when there's like flooding or some kind of natural disaster, of like how Filipinos are so resourceful. I love that about our culture, and also the fact that I feel like in general, or I mean, I could actually, I don't know, but what I've seen with Filipinos is that in a certain situation, some people may be like very down and depressed, but if you put a Filipino in that situation, they're like playing in the rain. The glass is always half full, not half empty, and so very like optimistic. And I definitely, that's definitely something my mom instilled in me, and so I would definitely say I'm like a very optimistic person. I always try to see the positive in any situation. So that's what I really love. I love the resiliency of the Filipino people. I love the optimism, or sorry, the resourcefulness, the optimism. And then of course, like, you can tie resiliency in that too, because to be resourceful and optimistic, there has to be some form of resiliency there. And so that's really what I've seen. Like, I really love that about the Filipino people, especially like right now with COVID-19 happening. There's so many people that have lost their jobs, right? Last time I checked, like there was like, what is it? It's like 45% of the country is unemployed. And I've seen like so many people online doing things, trying to help other Filipinos who may be in a worse situation than them, either if that's food, or it's actually mostly like food donations, and trying to help out where they can. So I really, really, really love that.
Okay. You also mentioned here that what's this? Your Achilles tendon way back 2 years ago. You had an accident.
Oh, right.
Here. Yes. So how does it affect you as someone who is really inclined to sports?
Oh, right. Yeah. So the Achilles tendon, man, that was painful. So how that happened was, actually, it was in the middle of one of my rugby matches. And I know what the problem was. I was overtraining and not stretching enough. And so my Achilles tendon, which is right there by your ankle, it snapped. So I was waiting to receive a pass, and I pushed off my left foot, and then all of a sudden it was like smack. and then I thought, that someone had tripped me. And then when I tried to stand up, I couldn't. Like, as soon as I put weight on that foot, I immediately fell to the ground and felt a sharp shooting pain right there in my Achilles tendon. So I don't know if you guys remember, but Kobe Bryant, in one of his like most famous games, he tore his Achilles tendon, but then finished shooting his free throws and then walked off the court. So, and I was like, wow, that's why he's like the GOAT, greatest of all time. Like so for me, tearing my Achilles tendon and knowing what that feels like, and he was able to finish his free throws and then walk off the court is amazing. So that set me back. So obviously I wasn't really able to do anything lower body in the gym. Like, obviously my rugby season was over, can't run around. So, and this is where I think that characteristics of, some of the characteristics of Filipinos that I just mentioned kind of kicked in. So I was like, okay, well, I can't do this, but what can I do? Right. So I was like, man, I still have full function of my arms, my like upper body, my torso. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go to the gym and upper body every day. So that's what I did. And it was funny. I wish I shared a picture with you guys, but I had this, it was like a crutch, but it looked more like a pirate leg that I was using to get around. So I would go with my pirate leg into the gym, and people would just be staring at me. I would be doing all the upper body stuff, and people are like, man, that guy something's wrong with that kid. Why isn't he resting? So so it did set me back. Physically, it set me back, but I think mentally it actually made me stronger, because I was like, well, what can I do? Right. And so that was actually, it was a hard lesson learned, but definitely worth it.
Okay, now let's talk about your dogs. You have 4 dogs.
Yeah.
What about dogs? What made you love them? And you've become also a dog trainer. So how did it start?
So I've always loved dogs. Growing up so I was born in Hawaii, and we used to have a lot of dogs when I was in Hawaii. But then when we moved to Maryland, which is on the East Coast, it's actually really close to Washington, D.C., my mom just put a stop on all dogs. So as soon as I got out of the house, the first opportunity I had to own a dog, I did. And so I got my first dog. His name is Logan. He's 10 years old now. Wait, yeah, no, he's 11 years old. Yeah, he's 11 years old. And I brought him with me. I brought him with me from the States, all the way from California. Shipped him out over here with me. So I've always loved dogs. And then when I met my wife, she wanted to get a dog, so she got a little Maltese. Her name's Lulu. And then recently we just bought my daughter a dog, a little mini poodle, I think that's what it is. And her name's Pepper. And then, but before all this, my daughter already had a bigger dog named Benito. And I guess, but he's like, I think he's a street dog, right? Or Ascal. I think that's the word. Or, so we have 4 dogs. And as far as dog training goes, most of my dog training knowledge comes from this. I don't know if anyone knows him here in the Philippines, but in the States, he was pretty big. His name's Cesar Milan. And he had a show called The Dog Whisperer. And so everything that I know about dog training really comes from Cesar Milan's show, The Dog Whisperer.
So we just actually reached the first half, or the first 30 minutes of our live interview. Now, before we proceed on the second half, we will have a simple game for our Superbod Malcolm Mostoles. Okay, let's have, I think, let me see if it's working. Okay. Oh, why? Oh, there.
Uh-oh. Oh God.
Okay, so we have Tagalog 101
Oh no.
with Superbod Malcolm Mostoles.
Oh
Okay,
no. Okay, this
so
would be good.
don't worry, I'll be guiding you on how to pronounce it, and then when you pronounce it correctly, we will reveal the meaning. It's the words meaning in English or the
Oh no.
translation in English. Okay,
Okay. Okay. All right, let's go.
let's have the first word.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm supposed to
It's
say this?
P
B
na
na
pa
ba.
nga
Oh God. Na
nga nga
nga
nga. Yeah,
nga
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 nga rap.
rap.
Pinapangarap.
P P na pa ngang rap.
P it's nga. The
Nga.
end of your tongue and near your throat. Nga. Nga.
Nga. Nga.
Yeah.
Okay, nga.
Pinapangarap.
Pinapangarap.
Very good. Yes, very
What does that
good.
mean?
The meaning is dreaming.
Oh, okay, okay. This is
It's like
fun.
it's like pinapangarap kong manalo sa Century Tuna Superbods. I'm dreaming to win Century Tuna Superbods.
Oh, okay, okay.
One word done. Very good. You're doing well. Next. It's
no.
key. Key.
Key?
Na.
Na.
Ka.
Ka.
Ta.
Ta.
Ku.
Ku.
Tan.
Tan.
Kinakatakutan.
Kinakatakutan.
Okay, kinakatakutan meaning scary.
Oh, okay.
Kinakatakutan meaning scary. Let's have the next word.
This I sound scary when I say these.
Okay. Let's have this one. Gi.
Gi.
Na.
Na.
Ga.
Ga.
Lu.
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 Lu. It's u. Lu.
Lu. Lu.
God.
God.
Ginagalugad.
Okay. Ginagalugad.
Very
Ginagalugad.
good. Very good. The meaning is exploring.
Oh, there we go. I'm exploring Tagalog.
Yes. Ginagalugad mo ang pag-aaral ng Tagalog. You are exploring how to learn Tagalog.
Yes.
Let's have the next word.
Oh no.
Well, again, there is the word there is the letter N and G. Always remember to what do you call this? Put your the end of your tongue and your mouth there here. Like nga.
Nga. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a hard one for me. Nga.
Nga. Yeah. U.
U.
Ma.
Ma.
A.
A.
Li.
Li.
Ngao.
Oh God. Ngao. Ngao.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. That's correct.
Okay.
Ngao. Another ngao.
Ngao.
Umaalingaw-ngaw.
Umaalingaw-ngaw.
Very good. Try it faster. Umaalingaw-ngaw.
Umaalingaw. Okay, hold on. Umaalingaw.
Umaalingaw-ngaw. The meaning is echoing.
Oh, echoing. Okay.
Okay, let's have the next word for Malcolm.
Oh, okay.
We just changed the last syllable. It's u, ma, a, li, nga, saw. Yes, it's not soha, it's saw. U, ma, a, li, nga, saw. Read it.
Okay, here we go. U-ma-a-li-nga-sao.
Very good. Faster.
Uma-ali-nga-sao.
Umaalingasaw. The meaning is, or the translation is, smelly. Yeah. Umaalingasaw. Ew. Like that. Let's have the next one. E.
E.
Ki. Na. Ga. Lak. Ikinagagalak.
Okay. Ikinagagalak. I think those.
Okay.
That's definitely
Faster.
one of the easier ones.
Yes. Faster.
Ikinagagalak.
Very good.
Ikinagagalak.
Very good. Ikinagagalak meaning glad.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Ikinagagalak.
Yes. Ikinagagalak kitang makilala. It's like, I'm glad to meet you.
Ah, okay.
Okay. For a moment, I think we have Okay. So I have to charge my laptop.
Oh, okay, no worries. Sir Dale, I'm just gonna plug in my fan because that made me nervous.
Sure. It's okay. You're learning. Well, actually, you are a fast learner. Actually, that's really commendable.
You think so?
Yes. To pronounce those words in just a single or twice to mention is really, yes, really commendable.
Thank you. I try my best. Does that sound okay? Is that
yes?
okay?
The sound is okay. Yes, the sound is okay. Let's have the next one.
Oh,
Ki.
wow. Ki.
Na. Gu. Goose. Tu. Han. Yeah. Ki. Na. Gu. Goose. Tu. Han. Pronounce it slowly.
Ki na gu gustuhan.
Yes, kinagugustuhan.
Okay, here we go. Kinagugustuhan.
Okay, very good. Kinagugustuhan. Just okay, always remember in the Filipino word the vowels, okay?
Yes.
The it's a. It's e, o, u. It's that it's that e, like that. It's a, e, o, u. It's a hard pronunciation. Okay?
I see.
So
I see.
the meaning of kinagugustuhan is likes.
Oh wow, all that for likes?
Yes. Kinagugustuhan. Likes. Next.
Oh no. What is that?
P.
P.
Na.
Na.
Ka.
Ka.
Hi.
He.
Hin.
Hin.
Tai.
Tai.
Pinakahihintay.
P. Pinakahihintay.
Very good.
Pinakahihintay.
Very good. Very good. Very good. The meaning is, or the translation is, long-waited.
Ah, okay.
It's like you've been long waiting for this journey to happen to you, the Century Tuna Super, like that. It's like an
Oh, okay.
expression. Pinakahihintay mong event. Your long most awaited event.
Right.
Okay,
right.
let's have the next one.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's more on okay, and just one e. Ka,
Ka.
pa,
Pa.
na,
Na.
pa,
Pa.
na,
Na.
bik,
Beak.
bik.
Beak. Beak.
Yeah. Kapanapanabik.
Oh, okay. Kapanapanabik.
Very good.
Panabik.
Kapanapanabik.
Kapanapanabik.
Very good. The translation is exciting.
Oh, okay.
It's like you're excited for this thing to happen, like that. Kapanapanabik, like that.
Ah, okay.
Next word. There.
Whoa, what's that?
Who,
Who?
ma,
Ma.
ha,
Ha.
li,
Li.
mu,
Mu.
yak.
Yak.
Who, ma, ha, li, mu, yak.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hu. Ma. Ha. Li. Mu. Yak.
Very good, Pastor. Humahalimuyak.
Huma. Halimuyak.
Very good, very good. The translation is very. You're learning very fast. Fragrant.
Oh, okay. My mom would be so proud of me.
Yes.
If she's watching.
Let's see if okay, that's the end of it, of our Tagalog 101 with Superbod Malcolm Mostoles.
Woo!
You are a fast learner. I have to commend you for that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I try.
Now, Malcolm, what is your ultimate motivation why you joined Century Tuna Superbuds?
Well, so I actually was encouraged to join by my wife. We entered together, so I wanted to do it with her to support her, and so that was so my wife was my ultimate motivation, because I wanted to support her in this competition, and then another part of that actually is just to be able to share my story, and hopefully that story or my advocacy, and I just hope that will motivate or inspire someone who is in the middle of their fitness journey, or who's thinking about starting one, and then just that idea of that I had some part in someone being able to someone who feels like they're not fit, or maybe their doctor told them that they're not fit and they need to start exercising, and somehow they hear my voice or they see something that I post online, and then they use that information as like a motivation, like a little spark to get them going on their own fitness journey, and where they lose the weight, they get healthier, they get stronger. I mean that's a huge driver for me.
Okay, so before actually you became one of the official finalists of this Century Tuna Buds competition. So March comes, then this COVID-19 happened, so everything was put into quarantine or lockdown. So I just want to ask, what was your reaction when I suppose you already think that everything will be postponed, everything will be in indefinite postponement. What was your reaction when you were text or called or messaged by the Century Tuna that the contest will be or will resume or will continue, but most of the activities will be online?
Yeah. So, man, at first I couldn't believe it. I never thought I would live to see something like this. When the last time something like this happened was was it the Spanish flu, which was, I forget the year, but man, that was a long time ago. So I was shocked. And of course, I was like all the other finalists, looking forward to all the cool live events and being able to hang out with each other and do all these challenges in person. But I was actually, I was thankful actually that the Century Tuna team was able to figure out a way to keep the competition going. They've been super creative with how they've rebranded with their Stay Strong campaign, Stay Strong at Home, Stay Strong Filipinas. So of course, of course, everyone would like to be in person if we could, but obviously that's not a possibility right now. And I'm actually really thankful for the team over there at Century Tuna to keep this thing going, and also that we can still continue to inspire people to just be the best that they can be, especially right now. So many people are going through some pretty tough times, and if we can help in whatever way, whether it be small or like life changing, I think that's great. I love it.
Okay. There you go. I'm on the screen now.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the your reaction when you were called as one of the official finalists was one of the most surreal. One of the most what should I say? A lot of people noticed you with that reaction because we're watching videos on YouTube of some vloggers during that time, during the final casting, and especially during the time that that they are calling the official finalists, and your reaction was, wow, it's so surreal like that. Now, what was going into your mind when you were called as one of the official finalists, and what was your reaction to those people who are, wow, this guy is really macho, I like his reaction?
Yeah, so I guess the closest thing that I can relate it to, I always relate it back to sports, is it's like shooting the game-winning shot in a basketball game, or like scoring the game-winning try in a rugby match. That's kind of like the feeling that I got. Like out of all the, because I was thinking about everybody that went to all the guys that went to the go-sees in Cebu, Manila, everyone that was there on the final callback, and then for my name to be called, that's kind of what it felt like. And so, a ton of adrenaline hit me, and I was like, ah! I was like, let's go. So that's usually my reaction whenever my team wins a game and it's like a super tight, close match. So that was just my natural instinct. That's kind of what I felt.
Okay. Well, actually, that was really a nice reaction, and a lot of people noticed you during that time. Okay. Now, I will not ask you about your routine during this quarantine because I sometimes I view your IG story, of course your IG story, and I can see that you are really disciplined on having this a workout routine at home, and you have a lot of weights. Oh my God, those weights! And
Yeah.
one of our super buds mentioned that he would like to train, of course, if given a chance, if he would like to train with a fellow super bud, and he mentioned you because of your
Oh
discipline,
wow.
your routine, yes, on this weights.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
now
That's cool.
now I want to know what is your daily meal intake during this quarantine.
Ah. Okay. Okay. So that's good. That's a great question. So I wake up Monday through Friday. I usually get up around 4 or 4:30. If I feel like sleeping in, I'll wake up at 4:30, and then I'll do my workout. And then after my workout, I have my first meal of the day is a post workout drink, and then after I drink that, I have my protein shake, and so that's pretty much my breakfast right there. And then, well, actually, no, I lied. My first meal of the day is my pre-workout, my pre-workout that I take, and then after my workout, I have that post-workout drink, and then my protein shake. For lunch, I usually have some kind of what's the word, ulam. So it's like either chicken or some kind of it's usually chicken or beef, some kind of beef. And the way I'm not like super ultra strict with my diet. Usually kind of like what I've come up with, this my own system that works for me is like I look at my fist, and then so like I get about a fist size of meat, or if it's like a soup, that's kind of how much meat and vegetables I will put in my bowl. So like I go so probably like two of these serving sizes, and so that's lunch. Dinner is typically, and so for lunch, a lot of times what I do eat for lunch is what I posted in my IG story, is the tuna stuffed eggplant with the barbecue sauce. I eat that actually a lot. And then for dinner, what's my ulam for dinner usually? It's chicken, lots of chicken actually. And then of course, like people always ask me like, do I eat rice? And most of the time I have rice. If I do have rice, I don't eat rice that often unless I'm training really hard. But if I do have rice, I'll have like a cup of rice, and that's usually around lunchtime.
Okay. Well, actually, you have an Ilocano roots, right?
Yeah,
And
100%.
yes, Ilocano are known for cooking delicious vegetable ulam,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like
Like
the
peanut bet.
pinakbet, yes,
Yeah, peanut
pinakbet,
bet.
the bulanglang, yeah, the
Hmm.
dinding. Those are the
Yeah.
famous vegetable delicacy of Ilocano. Now, a friend of me just messaged me a while ago. He's asking, what is your most favorite part of your body as of this moment, and what is
Hmm.
your least favorite part of your body?
Okay. So I think at the moment, it's definitely my thighs. I think I most people don't like leg day, and I've come to although leg day is probably the hardest workouts in my routine, I've come to love them. And so I would say definitely my thighs, and it's more of, it's not exactly, yeah, they look ripped. That they're looking good right now. Not gonna lie, but it's because like I'm more excited that because my thighs look this way, I'm able to do, 320 pounds, which is like a 145.5 kg, for four sets of 5, on the squat rack. So, and be able to like deadlift, 320 pounds, which it's around like 140 something kg. So that's why, that's my favorite body part right now are my thighs, or my quads. And then my least favorite, actually, okay, my least favorite are my ankles right now because I work out. All of my workout stuff is outside, and for some reason, the mosquitoes outside love my ankles. So I have so many mosquito bites right now. Even though I put that off lotion on, but I guess I sweat so much that it just like comes off. But man, those mosquitoes just dominate my ankles. So that's my least favorite and / itchiest part of my body.
Yes, and of course we're in a tropical country, and mosquitoes are really dominating sometime, especially
Yeah.
during nighttime. Okay, now
Yeah.
Malcolm, what is the reaction of your family when they found out that you are one of the official finalists for this year's Century Tuna Superbuds?
Oh yeah. So my family here in the Philippines, so my in-laws were really excited, and very supportive. And then my mom, she was like, so I called her, let her know, and she was really excited. She was like, congratulating me on the phone, and she's like, oh, Anak, like, so proud of you, blah blah. And she's like, I knew, like, you would do well if you gave the Philippines a try. And so she was like, she was really happy. And my dad, my dad's just like, he's like, yeah, good job, son. But that's my dad.
Okay. What do you have if you have a cheat day? What do you usually crave?
Oh man, okay. So I'm a big believer in the cheat day. So a lot of my like fitness mentality comes from Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and he has a massive cheat day. His are like Sundays, and he has like a stack of like pancakes like this high with just drowsed in syrup. So I embrace the cheat day. I know some of my finalists, they're like 0 cheat day or like only 1 cheat meal. I'm like, just give me a day because 6 days a week, I'm just like very, not ultra strict, but strict with what, I eat. So on my cheat days, usually I crave hamburgers, pizza, ice cream. What else? Actually those 3 things: hamburger, pizza, ice cream. Those end up kind of being my cheat meals. And then also I snack. I eat, like, if there's cake in the house, I'll eat like, 2 slices of cake. So my cheat day, I call my carb loading days. So you need carbs. Your body needs carbs. So that's my excuse.
Yes. Well, I've read that on your bio that you love sweets.
Oh
Okay.
man, I love them.
Okay. Some of those superbuds that I've interviewed before, you're one of the superbuds that they've mentioned that has the highest chance of winning this year's Century Tuna Superbuds. And
Really?
now, I'll be returning that question to you. Who do you think among your fellow male competitors? Who do you
Okay.
think has this chance of getting the prize?
Oh man. So I'm so happy I'm not a judge and I'm just a participant in this, because that's a hard answer. And I would not want to be in the judge's position, because all the guys are, man, they're hustlers. They hustle every day, grind it out every day. So man, that's a tough question. the one that, I mean, there's a few that comes to mind, but the first person that I thought about as you were asking me that question is Albert. Albert, man, I call him the comeback kid. He tried out, I think, for Century Tuna. This was his third time trying out, and if you see in that intro video, he left. He like as they were calling out names, he had left, and they're like, and then that's when they're like, we have a surprise. We're gonna call out, or like one or two more people, because it was so hard to decide. And so like he already had his shoes off. So they call Albert and they're like, okay, where is this guy? And then he comes running in and he took his shoes off, and I just like, actually, I shouldn't call him the comeback kid. There's got to be a different word where this guy's just got like some really good perseverance, and just like he just like kept going at it, like didn't give up. He fell down and got up again. So I really I like that about Albert. And then also, man, the guy is obviously in great shape. He's able to motivate a lot of people. So yeah, there's Albert, Enzo also, the transformational coach. I see his stuff online and how many people he's affecting. And also he was like a BodyCon winner. And then I don't know who, there, and then, we got some of our, older Superbods. So, we got Ari, Jojo, Gian. Wait, actually, hold on, Gian, don't get mad at me. But for sure, I know Ari and Jojo. They're older. They're some of our older contestants for sure. And so yeah, those guys, man. Like I thought it wasn't fair to group the younger guys with the older guys, because if they look as good as we do, that means they're working way harder. So sorry, that was a long answer.
Well, that's okay. There's a lot of guys in this competition this year that has a lot of potential, and all of you, the eyes on the prize. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So my next question supposedly was, who is your greatest inspiration? And you've mentioned a while ago Dwayne The Rock, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man, that guy, his story is, I love his story, because he really he created the person that he is today with his own two hands. He talks about that in a lot of his interviews. He was like, after college, he wasn't good enough to play professional football. He played arena football in Canada and wasn't very good. He only had like $7 in his pocket. So that's a big reason why his production company is called $7 Production. All he had was $7. And then, but he had this work ethic that is just like, I love it. He's like, okay, well, what can I do? It's not an option for me to just lie down and give up. So what am I going to do? And so The Rock is definitely, his work ethic is what inspires me the most about him. But obviously he's like inhuman. The guy is like huge, he's jacked, and like super funny guy too. And and he's half Samoan. I've always wished that I was half Samoan, so I could be at least somewhat as large as The Rock. But his work ethic is really what draws me to him, and kind of how he inspires me. And so if you look at my Instagram, I have a lot of Under Armour shirts that have like The Rock's. It's his line, The Rock Project, and so there's all these like motivational quotes always on my shirt. And so yeah, that his work ethic is awesome. His phrase is always be the hardest worker in the room. And that's what I every time always aspire in anything that I'm doing. If I'm working out, if I'm working out, or even like in my job, trying to be the best that I can be at my job. So that's why I love him so much as my fit inspiration.
Okay. What will be your advice to all the people who are starting to live healthy and who those who started their journey towards a better fit lifestyle?
Oh, okay. So if you started, I would say congratulations. That first step is sometimes the hardest step. So my advice would be to continue to keep going. Don't let it be something that you just do for like a month and then you quit, or you kind of you're like, I don't feel like doing that anymore, or it's getting too hard. Like you got to push past that. Like, I started like with the pandemic. I've been listening to a lot of successful people, like podcasts, a lot of people who are successful talking about their work ethic. So like do stuff that is hard. Just do it. Like push yourself to do it. You don't want to get up at early. You don't have to get up as early as I do at 4 a.m. To work out, but get up early or make some time in your day to keep continuing whatever your workout routine is. Like don't stop. Force yourself to do the hard work. Just do it. I sound like a Nike commercial, but that's my best advice. If it like another thing for me, the first battle of my day is getting up at 4 a.m. And so I don't want to get up at 4 a.m. Who wants to? No one really wants to if you don't have to. I force myself to get up and put in the work because I know on the other end of it, I'm going to be much better. And that's definitely going to be true for you. So do the hard stuff, because yes, it's going to suck. You may not enjoy it if you've already started this journey. There's going to come a point where you're like, okay, this maybe not for me. No, it is for you. A healthy lifestyle is for everyone. Push through it. Just do it. So that's my advice.
Well, that's a nice advice, and I am a firm believer of that early morning sickness. That that's the hardest thing to wake
Yeah,
up.
that's the first battle.
Really early. But I see the way that every day I had my routine. Of course, I have it started with a realization. Then it started with and it actually what do you call this? From realization, it produces a vision to me. So
Yeah,
right now,
absolutely. Yes.
I think I'm uh, a month of doing it. So
That's awesome. Keep it up.
and
Keep it up.
yes,
Keep it
keep on
up.
continuing. Yes. And
Yeah.
Malcolm, if you win, if you will be the winner of this year's Century Tuna Superbuds, what are we going to expect from Superbud Malcolm?
Man, okay. So if I win, I actually been thinking about this. Obviously, I want to keep motivating everyone to to either start or continue or get back into a healthy and fit lifestyle. Because we've learned so many lessons from COVID-19. But one of those things you can't deny is that healthier people who live healthier lifestyles are less susceptible to some of the more severe effects of COVID-19. So if you haven't realized how important it is right now to be healthy, to live a healthy and fit lifestyle, and I don't know what could be clearer than the lockdown that we're in. So if I win, that's kind of that I will continue to say that and in hopes that people will make a decision to change or continue. And another thing too, once this we're out of this pandemic and we can actually be a society again. You know, I'd love to work with Century Tuna to put together like a Century Tuna games. So like, you know how there's in the States, or actually no, everywhere in the world, CrossFit. There's the CrossFit games, or you see like reality TV shows where there's like different strength obstacles. But I'd really love to work with Century Tuna in creating. So we have this Superbod competition, but I would really love to see if like a Century Tuna games would make sense, and you know, I don't know, call it the Centurion, you know, the Century Tuna Centurion games. I don't know, something like that. But basically, put together some kind of some physical activity, obstacles, games, and then there'd be you know, a winner in the end. Have, you know, men and women, and so that's what I would love to do, and I feel like that would also, like, you know, help motivate and inspire other people. Because when I watch those shows, I'm like, man, that guy's just like me, and man, he's kicking some serious butt, you know. So and also that inspiration comes from The Rock, his Titan games. So, but yeah, that's kind of like, that's what I would love to do. Just keep motivating people to either or continue or get back into a healthy lifestyle. Do it for yourself, do it for your family, because you know, you only have one life, so you only get one body, so you got to take care of it. You know, it's not like a car where if you wreck it, you can get a new one. You only get one of these, so that's what I would do.
Yes, and before we go to the fast talk, let's just read some of the comments on our live.
Oh, sure,
Okay.
sure. Okay.
I'll just focus
Christ.
on the screen. I'll just read it there. From Erickson Pabia, he just greeted good evening. From Brian Calvin, okay, good evening as well, he said. And watching is Superbud Lean Gonzalez, great athlete, hashtag Superbud Malcolm. Then again from Superbud Lean,
Hey, Mama
awesome
Lynn.
live show. Congratulations. Thank you very much po, Mami Lean. Hopefully by next week po, maisama namin po kayo sa lineup ng aming ila-live interview. Okay. And we also have here your partner, Superbod Grace, who had an interview a while ago. Go partner, hashtag Superbod Malcolm. And who do we have? Again here from Superbod Grace, go Mamshi Dale. Tissue and bulak betch. Well, hindi lang ako ang dumugo ilong. Pinadugo ko din ang ilong ni Malcolm. Okay. They're from Superbud Gian. Hashtag Superbud Malcolm. I idolize Malc for being so humble. He's passionate about what he does, really.
Thank you. Thank you, Gian.
And again from Superbud Grace, use hashtag TikTok Albert. Okay. We have a comment here from our viewers from YouTube, from Baba Miguel. Will the finals be done live? I think there's no announcement yet, right, Malcolm?
No, not yet. So they haven't finalized anything. So Baba, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Okay, stay tuned lang po. And we have James Reagan. Hi, Malcolm.
Oh, hey, what's up, James? Thanks for tuning in and or listening to me butcher the Tagalog language.
Okay, now let's go to the fast talk. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Oh wait, I'll just hide the comment. Okay. So fast talk. Cardio or yoga?
Cardio.
Push-ups or
pull-ups?
Ups. Heavy lifting or CrossFit?
Heavy lifting.
Bike or treadmill?
Bike.
Will it be boxing or karate?
Ooh, boxing.
Hanging bars or rock climbing?
Rock climbing. Rock climbing. I'll try it. I'm not good at it, but I'll try it.
Free weights or machine?
Free weights all day.
Abs or biceps?
Abs. It's more
How's your
functional.
abs? How's your abs right now?
It's okay. They're okay.
They're okay. Okay. It's okay. Marathon or Zumba?
What's the first one?
Marathon or Zumba?
Oh, okay. Let's go marathon. I'm not
Okay.
a good dancer.
Will it be leg day or rest day?
Oh man, come on. No rest days. Leg day. Let's go.
Okay, I don't know if you believe in this, but is it keto diet or intermittent fasting?
Okay. I'll go intermittent fasting.
Okay. Will it be lean beef or chicken breast?
I'm gonna go chicken breast because it's already lean and has a high protein.
Okay. Will it be steak or sushi?
Oh, dang, that's tough. Steak, but I do love sushi.
Pizza or burgers?
Burger.
Romantic dinner or outdoor adventure?
Man, throw me in the outdoors. Throw me in the wild. Love that. Outdoors.
Who would like you? Who do you like to spend it with?
Oh, of course, my wife and my daughter.
Okay. Will it be
and our dogs?
Boxers or briefs?
Okay. Boxers, but I do wear boxer briefs.
Okay. Will it be flakes in oil or hot and spicy?
Oh, hot and spicy.
Okay. Will it be McDonald's or Jollibee?
Jollibee.
Okay. Pinoy. That's very Pinoy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Best Netflix series you've watched?
Okay, Stranger Things. Oh my gosh, binge that for a whole day.
Okay.
For both seasons.
Okay. If you will have a special talent, will it be JoJo's singing ability or will it be Albert's TikTok skill?
Oh, for sure, JoJo's singing. Guys, a maestro.
Yes, and of course, our Albert is really an amazing TikToker, so we have to commend him. Amazing.
That's true.
TikTok.
His TikTok is on his fire.
Well, I know you're already married, but let's just do this for fun. So choose one from your fellow female co-finalists. If I will be quarantined, if I will be put into lockdown, I would like to spend it with.
How about Sam Perver? Man, I feel like we could just have conversations for days. So I don't think there would ever be like a dull moment. She's just like so full of energy, like all the time. So yeah, man, who needs Netflix when you can just chat it up with Sam?
Okay, you know what? I'm excited because tomorrow I will be having her.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm tuning in for that one for sure.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, same time as your time.
Okay.
8 o'clock Saturday evening. Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Now I'll give you now the moment to speak for your advocacy again for this Century Tuna Superbuds and how are we going? What will be our role as, of course, as a viewer? How can we help your journey towards the Century Tuna Buds, Tuna Superbuds, and please also promote your social media accounts. Your where can we add you? Where can we like you? Where can we follow you? Where can we stalk you like that? Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So yeah, so guys, yeah, thanks. So for everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you hung in, for the whole time, thank you so much. So my advocacy, right, is a healthy and fit lifestyle through sports. So we're obviously right now, we are in a lockdown and sports is not legal or allowed. But I definitely still believe it 100%. And actually sports is what's keeping me focused and active, because I know, one day the general population, we're going to be able to play again. And so that's a big fuel for me. And that's why I wake up at 4 a.m. every day and put in the work. So, and then also, like I said, sports makes working out or fitness really fun. You're when it's allowed again, you'll be around other people who can help you, a support group that can help you all along your fitness journey to make it more permanent, more of a lifestyle than just something that you do like a challenge, like a push-up challenge you just do for 20 days. Like my goal is that you get involved with something, and with some kind of sport or physical activity, and you incorporate it into your life to where it becomes a habit, to where you're waking up at crazy hours of the day, not wanting to do it, but you do it anyway, because on the other side, you're going to be so much better for it. And whatever the day brings at you, man, you've already crushed, some physical activity, workout. You're going to be ready to crush whatever is in front of you for the rest of the day. So, and then as far as supporting me, whenever I'm posting on my Instagram or Facebook and there's some kind of challenge, definitely, if you like what I'm putting out there, give it a like, maybe throw in a comment or two, hashtag Superbod Malcolm. That's so usually, so right now we're really just using Instagram and Facebook. So, follow me on Instagram. It's Malc, so MALC, and then underscore Mostoles. That's my Instagram handle. And then also on Facebook, Malcolm Mostoles. I don't have a page, but I am on there. It's a personal account. And then I think, was there anything else, Sir Dale, that I missed?
Yes, that's it. There, you mentioned everything. Okay. And again, to all our viewers, maraming salamat po sa panonood mula sa simula till the end of this live interview. And bukas po, don't forget, on Entertainment News Portal official social media platform, 5 o'clock p.m. Philippine time, we have Superbod Nicholas Chua. And 8 o'clock p.m. Tomorrow, of course, Philippine time, we have Samantha Purvor. Okay? And by the way, tomorrow is Nicholas' birthday, so we just reserved that day and time for him.
Oh, okay? Nice. Awesome.
And please also don't forget to follow our official social media platform, our official Facebook page, Entertainment News Portal. Just type on the search engine of your Facebook, Entertainment News Portal. And please don't forget to like, follow, share our official Facebook page and our official website at www.entertainmentnewsportal.com, and our official YouTube channel at Arvin Cabachete. Our live chats are simultaneously broadcast on our official Facebook page, and our official website, and our official YouTube account. And it is also available on Twitter via Periscope. And please don't forget also to follow our official Instagram account at ENP Official. And my personal Facebook account at Dale Gregory D. Medina, and my official or personal Instagram account, it's Dale_off_ENP1988. It's DALE_off_ENP1988 to get more updates about our live interviews and to every ganaps that we have. And kung may mga nakalimutan po kayong panoorin ng mga live chat, please don't hesitate to go to our official YouTube channel and nandun po lahat ng aming mga live chats. Magkita po tayo uli bukas with Superbod Nicholas Chu at 5 p.m. and Superbod Sam Porvor at 8 p.m. And sabi nga ng Century Tuna Superbods, hashtag stay strong Pilipinas. We have to stay strong always. We have to be stronger during this pandemic. Yan, that's the bicep. Oh my gosh. Very, the gorgeous bicep there. There you go. Malcolm Mostoles, yes. Okay, so yun po mga kaibigan, stay strong. Hopefully soon, we heal as one and we go back to the normal, the normal situation, not new normal, but the normal one. We miss hugging each other, we miss holding hands. Come on, marami na tayong namimiss. So hopefully soon we're gonna get back to the normal situation. And that's it, everyone. Have a great Friday evening. Thank you very much, Malcolm. Good night,
Thank you,
everybody.
Sir Dave. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night.